It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more... Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Virginia Tech's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that...
There he goes! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump Dave.
Complete in the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Oh, they're after him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Wiggins. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He'll pull it on the read. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. Got enough space. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Smith takes the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And add another one to the tally. This guy leads the nation in sacks. The nation. He's the best pass rusher. Getting to quarterbacks, making life really, really hard. That's 2 on the day. Let's see how many he gets today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Lost the defense, he's wide open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Gives it on the option. Running into the open space. There he goes. He's at the 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Man, the option can be a real pain in the butt to defend, particularly when you get outside and you're playing quarterback and pitch at the same time.
How many option teams did you face back in the day?
Look, we saw several, and I hated it every single week because those cut blocks came ad nauseum, and you're just trying to protect your dang knees.
Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Brings up second down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass on second down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's complete to the left. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hokies will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Garrison. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Cardinal come to the line, facing third and short. All over him, knock the ball to the ground, fourth down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Caught behind the line. It's Doyle. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Hall. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is on its way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it. He lost one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
21, Stanford, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Here's the handoff. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield, and he'll be brought down. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. They'll move the tight end. Got a man. There he goes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. He slides that just inside the right upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Takes a handoff. It's Fox. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's out past the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
At the 50. Second down.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hall. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
First down for the offense.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto.
And the Hokies will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give on the inside. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Turning it on! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the 1st down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense in an empty set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The give is to Smith. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
28, Stanford, 16.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. Good, solid pickup on.
QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football, too, and the diversity of this offense. It could be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And we'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Stanford with a fresh set of downs to open the final period. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. The give headed toward right tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Garrison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the left. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Across the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
And they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
And the Hokies send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hokies. Quick strike through the air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Stanford, 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not compliment.
Makes the grab on the left side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Working on the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Stanford quickly to the line. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got him. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Gives it on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Hokies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Fights off a defender. Still on his feet at the 45. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the route is on. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
42. Stanford, 16.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.